Hey there, it's Sarah Saxby, your transformation coach at Strategies for Happiness, author of Comfortable Hell, and your guide to a new way forward. Today, I want to talk about what's called bread of shame. So, bread of shame I've been a student of the Kabbalah Center for over 20 years, and bread of shame is actually a Kabbalistic concept about earning your blessings and how there has to be balance there. And how basically, as human beings, we are here to want to earn what we receive. And if we're not earning the blessings we receive, the universe will some way in the future come looking for payment. And the universe will take payment by, it could be finances, it could be your marriage, it could be peace, it could be health, because you're off balance. And so if you think about all of the blessings that we have in our life, so, and trust me, you guys, I know that especially right now, there is so much shit going on that every single person you talk to, there is some kind of crazy shit going on. I get it. But still think of all of the blessings that we have, all the ways that we are receiving a lot. So it might be our children, our marriage, our health, our peace, our home, the fact that our cars run, whatever. We have so many blessings. It's so lopsided. The things that we're given compared to the things that we do for them. And I can hear people saying, oh my God, I bust my ass all day long, especially moms and things like that, right? Like we could say, all I do is run around all day long. I go here, I go there, I make food, I buy food, all these things. And I get it. But that's not the kind of earning that I'm talking about, because at the end of the day, we're still lopsided. We still receive more than we give, and it's not balanced, and the universe is going to take payment in the future. And then we're like, why is this happening to me? Why did this happen? So as an example, when my son was younger, he played flag football, and he was, one of the fastest kids on the team. And he was over on the sidelines crying because he couldn't score. And he was getting so frustrated because these kids kept stopping him from scoring. And I went over and talked to him, and I said, let me get this straight. Would it be better if when you were given the ball to, run it in, I said, would it be better if the other team just laid down on the ground so you could run it in? And he was like, no. And I said, then make it happen. Then earn it. Earn the touchdown. Because what if, think about that. If that happened every single time, you're the, the guy running the ball in, running back, whatever it is. Anyway, you're the guy responsible to make that happen. And every time the other team just lays on the ground so you can run it in, every single time. That's not earning. That's just taking. And as human beings, we love to earn. And the biggest way that we can, make it more balanced and show the universe we mean business is by transforming ourselves. Yet that's the last thing that we want to do, right? We don't want to touch that stuff. We'd rather just do the things that are kind of easy. I know for myself, it's not hard to make my kids dinner. I love doing it, or drive, my youngest one around, or go run errands, and you're sitting here going, God, I do so much, but that's not difficult. At the end of the day, that's not difficult. So what the universe is looking for as payment is by you changing yourself somehow, the difficult stuff. And what's difficult for me is probably not difficult for you, and vice versa. But we have to start addressing those places that are really difficult. So for instance, it might be, if you're somebody who has road rage, right? Somebody cuts you off, and, the first thing that you do is start honking, yelling, you're throwing that negativity out there, right? You could stop doing that. You could, somebody cuts you off and you'll be like, you know what? It's the hardest thing in the world that I have to do right now is just restrict my reactions. And I'm going to do it because I want to be serious about the blessings that I receive all day long. I want to be serious, showing the universe, the light, whatever you want to call it, that I am serious about what I receive every single day. I want to show the universe that I'm going to work for these things because I don't want them, God forbid, taken away in the future. When we're all going, what happened? How did that happen? I don't get it. I don't get it. Why did, all these things happen to me? It's because we're not earning. So maybe it's difficult for you to apologize. It's not something that comes naturally to you. So, maybe you had a fight with your sister or whatever, and she's wrong. She's wrong. She's the one who's wrong. She needs to come apologize to me. Change it around. Do what's really difficult and be like, you know what, sister, I want to apologize to you. I'm very sorry. I don't want this to, and you might even feel sick inside while you're doing it. But that's the kind of stuff that we need to start doing. The stuff that's against our nature. And I'm not saying you have to be a pushover. That's not what I'm saying here. It's not like you're letting someone, our mind is going to say, well, I'm letting someone get away with bad behavior, right? And they're wrong. Listen, do the illogical. The illogical is to apologize to my sister who may be, a total nut, right? But just say, you know what? I don't want it to be like this. I apologize. And maybe revisit it 2 days from now when you can have a normal conversation. Maybe it's your ex-husband is just an absolute ass, whatever. But you're going to make it better because it's really hard for you. It's hard. And again, you're not being a doormat. You're doing something that's against your nature. It seems illogical, and maybe revisit it later because it's against your nature. Maybe getting up early is hard, but you've been thinking for a long time going, God, I know I need to get up and work out. I just freaking hate getting up in the morning. Guess what? That's where you can show the universe you want to make payment. Set your alarm for 5:30. You're going to wake up. You're going to want to throw up or whatever the hell's going on in your head. You're going to have that voice going, this is dumb. It's not going to make a difference. Who cares? I can guarantee, because once you start going against your nature and doing the illogical and doing what's really hard, that voice in your head is going to try to stop you even more because you're heading in the right direction. Because you want a fucking breakthrough. You don't want tomorrow to look the same as today. You want it to be different. We'll show the universe that you are incredibly appreciative of everything that it gives us every single day by doing the difficult things, by apologizing to your ex-husband, whatever it is, the crazy shit where you're like, are you kidding me? And make payment now so it doesn't extract payment later. And there's also another thing too, I find that, we're all like this. It seems like, you know how awesome it is when we feel like we've earned something, right? Or we love to, volunteer and do things for people, or, give back, it's such a environment these days where it's set up to do that, where everyone just loves to give and contribute. And that's great. But how often do you let someone give to you in that way? And I'm just as guilty. I'm guilty as anyone in any of this stuff. I'm not saying that I have this all wrapped up and I'm ready to go. But when somebody comes to you, say you're holding a bunch of bags. Again, moms love this shit, right? We're struggling, because that's what we do. We struggle. And we're holding a bunch of shit, and somebody comes up and says, oh, let me take one of those. And we're like, no, I'm fine. You just took away that person's ability to share with you. If you go to dinner with a friend and you're like, okay, I'm going to pay for this dinner. And your friend's like, oh, thanks. That's really awesome. And you go to dinner with that friend again, 2 weeks later, and your friend's like, well, I want to pay this time. And you're like, no, I want to do it. And they're like, okay. And then you go to dinner a third time with that friend and you don't even say anything. You go up to the server behind the scenes and pay. And your friend's like, dude, this is the third time. It's like, and all of a sudden your friend doesn't want to talk to you anymore because you took away their ability to share. So, when people are offering to do things for you, we all want to be these martyrs and be like, no, I got it. I mean, oh my God, let people do things for you because they want to earn also. So just be mindful of that. Don't take away someone's ability to share with you because they're all looking to earn all their blessings too. We just have so freaking many, so many. But we need to start paying it back because we don't want, something in the future. We don't want to have our payment extracted by our health or, money or something like that. Like, let's show the universe we mean freaking business right now. Start doing, I assure you, for you people that don't love to get up in the morning, if you start waking up in the morning, listen for that voice that's going to come in. You're going to wake up. You're going to go, no, it's going to say, this is all bullshit. Everything that lady said is bullshit. Go back to bed. And just be like, no, I'm going to freaking do it. Your life is going to start changing. Tomorrow's going to be different because you're changing something, but it's always where it's hardest. It's always, maybe like something that you're addicted to doing. Like, you know what? I love being on my phone. I'm going to try half as much today. I'm just, whatever it is, show the universe you mean business. Let me know what you think, guys. If you want to email me at sarah@strategiesforhappiness.com or leave a comment, and hope this helps. Let's start making some changes. Talk to you guys later. Bye.